and welcome to my Basic Bitch weights workout. I call it the Basic Bitch weights workout because you need minimal equipment in terms of weights and it's relatively simple exercises. So I set this up so I can basically come in here and do it when I'm feeling brain dead, when I don't want to do it. It's going to take about 25 minutes of your time and we're just going to crack on with it. Right, the first exercise of the day, we're actually doing 2 lower body exercises and we're going to do them back to back with very little rest. So I'll just demo the exercises beforehand. Ideally, for these, you'd have 2 heavier dumbbells. I've got 1 in each hand, again, ideally. I'll show you a different alternative. And from here, all I want you to do, slightly bend your knee. You're just going to push your bum back behind you and then drive your butt forward. That's literally it. If you want to start just in front of a wall, you can aim to push your bum back to the wall and then stand up there. That's the first move. Not too tricky. If you just have the 1 dumbbell, or you wanted to go a little easier, maybe you just do it with 1. So I'm not really getting super low. I'm just kind of getting below my knee, just where I can feel a stretch in the back of my legs. That's it. Once we've done those, I'm going to bring my dumbbell up to my chest. So I'm holding it here. Take your favoured squat position. So mine is relatively narrow. If you like to be wider, you be wider. Again, this is how you feel comfortable to work out. So what I'm going to do here is basically just bend my knees like I'm sitting onto a chair. I don't want you to worry too much about depth if this is all fairly new to you. So again, just do what feels comfortable. I'm going to aim to do between 12 to 15 reps of the first exercise, then 8 to 10 reps of the squats. So I'm going to aim to do this 3 times through with a rest between each round. Let's try it together. So grab your weapons. Let's go for the deadlift. So soft knees, squeeze the shoulders together, push your bum back, drive your butt forward. That is literally it. I'm making sure the dumbbells stay nice and close to my legs so they don't kind of go out in front of me. Just keep them nice and close. That's 10. I think I'm not very good at counting. We're going to go for 3 more. And pop them down. Grab 1 of your weights if you're not using 1 anyway. We're going to go between 8 to 10 squats. Let's go for it together. Again, not worrying too much about how low you get. It's your form. It's going to look different to mine. Okay? Three more, and then we're going to rest. Last one, and relax. There. Be good. Let me set my stopwatch. Should be mildly out of breath. As you can tell, I am. So you get to hear the joys of me panting through this. I really hope you can put on some lovely music in the background so it's not just me throughout the entire thing. But I can't really put music on in the back yet. Maybe I'll work it out because otherwise YouTube gets very upset and it will take my video down. I don't want that. I want you to give this a go. We've got about 20 seconds left, so we can start thinking about getting ourselves ready, coming back to our deadlifts. So, 10 seconds, grab your weapons. In 3, 2, 1, let's hit it, second round. So keeping them close to your body. I want you to keep shoulder blades pinned together, like you're trying to squeeze a pencil between them, so I'm not overly letting them kind of round forwards and keeping them squeezed back. As I sit my bum heels. Sit my bum back into my heels, my weight back into my heels. But yeah, my butt goes back. That's 10. Whew. If you've got heavy enough weights, you'll start to feel it slow down a little bit. 3, 2, 1 more. All right, to 1 dumbbell. Give me 8 to 10. Let's go together. I want you to try and go for speed here, but as you get tired, you're likely to start feeling it slow down all the way up. That's what we want. It's the kind of intensity that's going to help you adapt, get stronger. 2 more. Last one. And rest. We have 1 more set to go. Not too bad. After this, we're going to move on to an upper body circuit. This is what you don't get to see on Instagram. It's actually how much I kind of die in between sets. It all looks quite pretty. But trainers are very much human, and we find it hard as much as anyone else. We have another 30 seconds to rest, so just chill. Take some nice deep breaths. Let your heart rate come down. And we have 15 seconds to go before our last round. So nearly there, and then we're on to upper body. Could be a bad or a good thing, right? Okay, grab your weights in 3, 2, 1. Last round, go together. Bum pushes back. Weight goes into my heels. I want you to think about the dumbbells coming down your legs like you're shaving your legs. So they stay really close. Hey. That is 10. I'm going to go for 15. You do you. If it feels easy and you've got it available, you can up the weight. 2 and 1. Straight into our squats. Last round. Let's do it. Straight in. Whew. I'll let you in on a secret. The reason I record all my videos, especially Instagram, from this side, is I definitely feel it's my good side. You can disagree, but I feel like it's my good side. Anyway, completely useless fact. In 3, you got it. 3. You can see I'm slowing down. It's what we want. Last one. Rest. Well done. Have yourself a break. I'm just gonna slightly change my weight over for our upper body section. So, you may want a slightly lighter weight. You just need 1. We're going to be doing a single arm row. So, give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. I feel like this is very much rough and ready, but it very much gives you an idea of how I actually train. It's not polished. It's exactly how anyone else would exercise at home. So hopefully that feels kind of nice and normal and like we're just chilling out and training together. That's kind of what I wanted with this session. Okay, single arm row. Wait, so we're starting single arm row? No, we're starting with a hand lunge. So, one of my favourite ways to do push-ups is to utilise a hand lunge. Not only do you get to use a little bit more momentum to help get you in and out of a push-up, I just find they distract my brain a little bit more. So I enjoy them a little bit more. And I don't think, oh fuck, I've got to do a bucket load of push-ups. So, a hand lunge, nice and simply. I'm going to start with my hands directly underneath my armpits. I'm going to take a step out to the side with my hand. As soon as that hand touches the floor, I'm dropping into my push-up. As I press up, I bring the hand back in. Now, modifications. You can do this on your knees, exactly the same. We're alternating arms. And you can also take as much range of motion out of the exercise as you would like, okay? So let's give that a go together. We're going to be pairing it with a single arm row, which I'll demo with the weight after we finish these goddamn push-ups. Okay, I'm going to be aiming between 8 and 10 reps. We'll see how I get on. So, get yourself set, hands underneath the armpits. Let's go for it together. So step out, drop, and come in. Making sure, keeping my body in kind of a straight line. Bodies aren't really a straight line, but I'm not letting my belly button really lead it. I'm not humping the floor. Look forward, in front of your hands rather than at your feet. Should start to slow down. Last one, for me anyway. Right, if you've got a couple more in you, feel free to keep going. But once again, we've got 3 rounds, so do save yourself some energy. Single arm row. So, for these, I would like your feet to be parallel. These are the worst socks I could have exercised in, so well done me. Feet to be parallel. What I'm going to do, very much like our first exercise, I'm slight bend in my knees, pushing my bum back. I'm going to let the weight really pull my shoulder forwards. You might feel a bit of a stretch coming through your upper back and shoulder there. What I'm going to do from here is pull my elbow back towards my hip bone. So what people tend to do with these is they'll pull the elbow up, okay? Kind of like this motion, which is fine. It'll primarily get your upper back muscles. The one where you pull more back towards the hip bone, so my elbow's going here, back towards the wall behind me, I'm going to recruit not only the upper back muscles, but a little bit more of the muscles down my side. So we're going bang for our buck today, so that's what we're going to be doing. So grab your weight. I'm starting, if you notice, with my knuckles facing forward, and then from there, as I row up, my knuckles face out. I've got my other hand on my supporting leg, and let's go for that together. I'm going to aim between, anywhere between 6 and 10 reps. As it starts to slow down, that's where we know we're starting to hit the sweet spot for intensity. And that's about it. Okay, swap to the other side. Other arm. Get yourself ready, so let it pull the weight down towards the floor, and then from there, elbow back to your hip bone. Making sure you're not swinging it around. Don't let momentum become your best friend. Squeeze it up. If you find that your chest is coming up like this as you go, the weight's likely too heavy. I want you to keep the chest pretty much parallel to the ground the whole time. All right, couple more for me. Last one. Right. Chill. Where's my stopwatch? It's right there. Have a minute off. Whew. Okay. And we're taking a minute off because it's strength training. It's not cardio training. I want you to kind of fully recover some of that energy within your muscles so that we can hopefully go for it again in the second round and get a similar number of reps. What you find with the kind of more cardio circuits is they feel like you're working really hard because your heart rate is up there, right? But from in terms of like strength adaptation, they're not as good, okay? So you should get to that point where you're going, oh my God, this is so slow, I'm trying to move this weight through mud feeling, if strength and heavier weights is what you're looking to build. I'm not bashing cardio, I'm not bashing circuit training. It's just if you're looking to build strength, maybe gain a little bit of muscle, this is the kind of intensity you want. Okay, so let's come back to these goddamn push-ups. Oh yeah, see I'm talking too long. Come back onto the floor, hands under the armpits, on the knees, on the toes, see what you can do, take out range of motion. Let's go for it. Eee. Eyes in front, not looking back. Imagining that I'm taking my nose forward in front of my hand. So at the top of my forehead is like at the top of my a triangle, and my hands are at the bottom of the triangle. Come on. Couple more for me, I think. Whee! Last one. Straight in to our single arm row. Once we've done this superset, we've got one more exercise. So, basically getting to well over halfway here. Feet parallel. Let the shoulder be pulled down. Let's go for it together. Pull the elbow back towards the hip bone. Don't let the chest come up as you pull. I don't really care when you breathe. Just make sure you continue to do so. Doesn't make a whole lot of difference to how well you perform. So I'd rather you just did it when you felt comfortable. And let's swap to the other arm. Likely you're going to feel your forearm, potentially your bicep getting tired as well. That is very much correct. Maybe your lower back too. All correct. Let's go for other side. Go for it. Pulling that shoulder back away from the ear. Elbow trying to squish into my hip bone rather than pulling it up to the ceiling like that, pulling it back. For a couple more. For 2. Told you I can't count. Last one. Whee! Right. Resting. One more round. Give yourself some water. We've got one more move after this, and anyone that knows me will know it's kind of my party trick. It's a single leg squat. I'm going to be giving you lots of versions to do if that seems like a horrible idea. It is one of the ultimate bodyweight exercises, which if you're trying to gain strength at home, is a really cool one to do. Requires no equipment, which is great. So yeah, that'll be how we're finishing off. But firstly, we've got one more superset of push-ups and rows to get through. And we're going to go in 10 seconds. So let's take our positions for our final push-ups. Well, I do it facing you. Maybe it just feels friendly, doesn't it? Right, let's get this done. Hands under armpits. Let's do it together. Stepping out, drop, and back in. As soon as that hand touches the floor, you drop through your chest. Make sure your chest is coming down first, not your belly button. Hey, look in front of you. Come on. One more. Oh, dear God. Right. You saw how much that slowed down, though. That's what we're aiming for. That's where I'm going to really increase my strength. Okay. Last rows. Get yourself set. Parallel feet. Opposite hand on my supporting leg. Butt back. Let the shoulder be pulled down. Squeeze the elbow back to the hip bone. That's it. Chest stays parallel to the floor. Literally no movement anywhere else apart from that arm. One more from me. You can see that last one. Started to get a little bit of movement in my trunk. So if I'm being really strict, that's a no-go. Other side, let's go. Last round. And then we're on to our single leg squats. Woo! Stay with me, nearly there. For 2 and 1. Smashed it. Well done. single leg squat. So let me take you through the various variations. So the first one is one that I'm really trying to improve again for myself. It's the full pistol squat. So I'm on one leg, the other leg is out in front of me. I'm going to try and drop quite quickly because the longer you take on the way down, the harder it's going to be to come back up. You're likely to see me fail a whole bunch of these. So, cool, if you came here to see me fail, well, yay, good. Let's go. So this is the full pistol squat. As you drop, leg stays out in front of you. I drop in and come out of it. Now, lots of options. You can, of course, reduce your range of motion with that. So I can do a little half rep. I say little, it's hard enough. You can sit down onto a chair and then stand back up, trying to keep that leg forward. Or I can take the leg that would be out in front and just pop it onto my toe here. And then from there, trying to get as low as I possibly can, or indeed sitting to a chair. That's absolutely fine. Okay, I'm going to do one leg at a time, so I'm going to stay on my left leg. I'm aiming, again, I want this to be hard. I want you to choose a range of motion you're going to really struggle with for more than, say, 5 or 6 reps. If I get to 5 reps, I'm doing well. After we finish both legs, we're going to take a minute break, and then we're coming back for 2 more rounds. Then bosh, done with the workout. So, nearly bloody there. Okay, let's go for it together. Pick a starting leg. So we've got here, you can reduce the range of motion, or here on your toe. Remember, you can sit to a chair behind you, something a little bit higher, whatever you need to do to make yourself feel safe, make it doable for you. Let's go for it together. Let's go, so staying on one leg. Hey. Same leg, I like to tap my toe in between, just to have like a little comfort blanket of, come on, we can do this. Hey. My God, there's another one in there today. Oh, that's going to be it. Swapping to the other side. Let's go for it together. Whoop. Wildly feeling quite strong today. Not really sure why. Let's go with it. Hey. One more from me. But yeah, you see that starts to slow down. Again, that's what we want. Take your full minute of resting. Just writing that I actually got more than last week. It's always nice when that happens. I literally just keep, I don't have any fancy training apps. I literally just keep a little log of what I do in my iPhone Notes app. I'll stay on the same group of exercises for 4 to 6 weeks. I'll do a strength session 1 to 2 times a week. That's actually a reasonable amount to actually start increasing your strength, especially if you're new to exercise. It's a really, really good starting point. We're only going for 25 to 30 minutes today, and it seems like it's not enough. It is, and it will make you think, oh my God, this is actually doable, and you'll come back next time. Okay, let's go again. In 3, 2, 1, we can do this together, let's go. There you go, you see I nearly failed there. Told ya. Don't spend too long on the way down, remember drop in and out. Oh, fail, we'll try that again. One more from me, I think, I'm gonna give it a go. Oh. Okay, swap sides. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Reduce the range as much as you need to, but I want to see you push it again to where it really starts to slow down on the way up. I'm going for one more. Let's do it. Oh my God. We've got one more round. You've bloody done it. I'm going to demonstrate. Now, I actually only have a slidey chair, so totally wouldn't recommend this. But even if you like, oh my God, I'm tired, get yourself a chair. You want to start really close to it on one leg. You can sit yourself fully down and then come up from there. Or maybe you just try and tap your bum and come up, all right? Modify it to where you're at throughout the session. Maybe you've been on one leg and now you feel like you need to put that other toe down for the last round. Do it, okay? If these are new exercises to you, let me just move the chair first. If these are new exercises to you, you want to take those modifications, all right? As you will likely feel a little bit sore for the next few days. Right, we have our final round and then we're done. We've got 26 minutes on the clock and we've done it under half an hour. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, good Lord. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get as many this round. That's fine. I'm going for one more. Oh, come on, I can get it. I'm going one more, sorry guys. Okay. See, sometimes you just gotta take a second and be like, come on. And if I fail on the second attempt, then I'm like, okay, we're done for the day. But I'll generally go for a second attempt if I have one fail. Swap legs, last round, let's do it. Last couple. Sorry, can't talk during these. Last one. Oh, fail. One more attempt. If I don't get it, I'm done. We got it. Done. 27.5 minutes. Bosh. Really, really good. Well done you. This was your first session. Thank you so much for giving it a go with me. If you've been coming back for a little bit and you've seen some progress, please let me know. And if you'd like to see more of these, just let me know. Sorry I'm tired, so I'm repeating things. But yeah, thank you so much. See you again.